Hey guys, Free Beer Fridays. Um, got a little rain in the forecast today, so it looks like I'm stuck inside. Do have a little snow possibly coming in, so I did one a couple years ago with no matching results, but people are talking about how they're collecting some snow and burning it with a lighter. Different chemical smells or charring on the actual snow. So we'll see. I don't know that this system is particularly manipulated at this point with any chemical ice nuclei, but you never know. You got to try. And yesterday I had, it's like a glimmer of hope in some sense. This I was looking over the upcoming 22nd conference on planned and inadvertent weather modification, which to me is an important thing. A lot of people get together. Students are submitting papers based on current research techniques. This year, talking about societal and economic implications. That's an important thing. Is hinged to some other stuff. One thing I was checking in on, and I have been looking, is about the ship tracks. They have, where is it? Where is it? Right here. That's not the one. But the IMO, cutting sulfur oxide emissions, and that is these things. What we see out in the Pacific all the time, other places of the globe, but mainly in the Pacific, using ship tracks. Well, the IMO had, well, through the UN, had decided to ban bunker fuels by 2020, and so I do a check back on that every now and again. And I found this. This is from late November. That it does actually look like some of the largest oil refineries around the world have and are updating the type of fuel they use in these ships to contain. And this is only focusing on sulfur emissions. Um, so anyway, it looks like something may be happening. We'll see. I guess the goal is in 6 months to come back and not see this crap everywhere. That'll be the tell. So, like I said, it sounds like a good idea, and I mean it is a good idea. They're tying it to this here. It's like we're about to kill a massive accidental experiment in reducing global warming. A lot of people are outraged at the increased cost. It's supposed to cost U.S. consumers or global consumers $240 billion a year to stop using fuel that does this and start using fuel that is not killing us. So they so easily put a price on our heads. So anyway, this is a big deal. Another reason this is a big deal to me is this guy's going. Jim Lee, I don't know if you've ever heard this guy, stopped and listened to him at any point in time, but this is one of his later ones. I think this is like 3 videos back. I'm telling you, it gives you a great rundown, and it focuses on the types of jet fuels and the adaptation of different fuels, over the past, 20, 30 years. And if you've got a minute, jump on this, check it out. It's an hour video. Most of his are, right around 45 minutes to an hour. The information in them it's off the charts. And so this guy is going to this, and he went, was it the last one, the 21st one, I think was 2.5, 3 years ago, and got to interview some very important people, get some better insight, get over there. He wants to go to this. Part of it may be his financial ability to go to that. So stop by his channel first. Love it, like it, whatever you got to do. If you can kick him at a couple bucks to help him on his trip, it will benefit us all. We have a feeling like, I see comments, and I was in like creeping on a live stream the other day, and one of the comments that they feel so alone is just like we're alone in this battle. We're so far from being alone. Everybody around the globe is trying to do something about what we're seeing in our skies. It's being shut down by a very small group of people. Um, people ask what you can do. You support people like this guy who's just done so much research and has the knowledge in his brain. If I go to this and I start asking questions, I know what I'm talking about to an extent, but I can't have the impact on him. So it would be ridiculous for me to try to go here and do anything. My mind says it'd be better if I kick him in $50 to help him on his trip. I'll get more out of it that way. So anyway, but back to this, back to the ship tracks, and back to this. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing they want to cut sulfur emissions. The bad thing is it's tied to all pretty much tied to this, the Agenda 2030 campaign. And you look over here, the 17 goals. Man, it sounds so great. And on the surface, it is what we need to do with this planet. The problem is, which is our main problem, it is the people that are ruling over us that are implementing this property. So far be it for them to paint a beautiful picture on the front end and us suffer complete and total subjugation on the back end. So anyway, today I'm going to be looking at, like I said, I'm stuck inside, it's raining, nothing much to do. I'm going back over this, which I think was probably the most, to me, drew more of my gaze than just about anything else in 2018. This happened back in March. The 737 Supermax that fell down. I think now they do have. It says it's been confirmed that there were 35 countries had people on this plane. A lot of them to the UN delegate. That was talking about bringing not an end to geoengineering, but instituting a global geoengineering governance. And so I'm going to spend some time looking at that. I'm spending some time looking at the different people that were on that plane. Um, I truly believe they can make any plane drop out of the sky that they want to. And I think this plane had all the makings of having the entire world capture the entire world's eye and focusing everybody's gaze. And I think it sent a really strong message to the people that are fighting against this geoengineering process that is coming, has been here. They admit to weather modification all day long, but they act like geoengineering is something they're only thinking about. Again, don't agree with that. So I'm going to have some fun today. Go make me some coffee, and yeah, maybe I'll be able to put something together by this evening. And man, y'all are great. I didn't think I'd ever want to do a YouTube channel, but this is pretty fun, and I'm having fun putting some pictures up and different things. So made some buds along the way. So hope you're great. See you soon. I'm out.